No, I'm texting. Usual, believable, such a fool. Well,
It says I'm live. Yeah, I'm live.
you've been live trying to do this. What a great
Yeah,
fucking
what a
stream.
great fucking start, dude. What a great
Well, you started
fucking
streaming
start.
a minute ago, so it's not that
It
bad.
says I'm live. Yeah, it
Mm.
just it just fucking started saying it. Wow. Okay, great. Lovely.
Hello, guys. Welcome to my stream. Today we'll be learning how to suck the best dick.
I see. I just knew. I knew it.
And I'm gonna code it for you.
It's 2025, man. We can't get banned for this shit.
You can't get banned for saying suck a dick. You said for it, not for children.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, if you said for kids and then does some reckless shit.
You know, technically, I could just turn off desktop audio entirely. Well, they can still hear me talk. Well, I'm just, yeah, a little bit. Ain't no way. What is it saying? Uh, what does that mean? I'm good? It's just, it doesn't look too bad. It says good right now. Why are you talking like that, bro? It is. I turned all y'all off so they can't hear anything y'all saying. Which is a good thing. Yeah. That's back when I was making beats or... No, that was actually back when I was making Fortnite streams. No, I'm talking alright. have a channel in there? I'll need this pad at least. Think at least. Are you in the chat? Ain't no fucking way. How do I even? It doesn't even like. It doesn't show me in this thing what you say. So I have to actually. What? I have to like pull this up some other way. You getting alpha off? That's crazy. Bro, come on, man. Lay off a little bit. What the fuck? Oh, I'm not signed in. Of course, it's gonna make me do that shit. Oh, that probably doesn't help. Okay, come on, now I gotta sign in. No, this ain't even the right. This ain't even the right thing, bro. What is wrong with me? Why? Well, you think I'm famous? Like, you expect them to just search a couple things and that's it? Well, I ain't there yet. Alright. I'll get there, bro. Me? I am taking the bus driver job um, for Qbox and making it to where they can choose their own routes based on their rep. They can rent different buses that are going to pay better fares, like from the PEDs. Um, so like there's a little progression to it, if that makes sense. What, my volume is low? For my mic? Is that better? The volume for the stream? You can't even hear me talk. Now can you hear me talk?
I can hear you talk.
I don't know. I turned it all the way up. So I just heard myself. Alright, bro. saying? Why is it saying that? Oh, I see. Take vehicle. Damn, it's trying to fuck me over right now. Oh no, it ain't. Okay. Let's see. actually. Less than 20. We always want to make sure it calls like that. Damn, it's already given a multiplier too for that. wasn't gonna work. What the hell? Why did it do that? No, I change that. Is it cause I'm... What the hell? Why is he over there? What the fuck? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. What the fuck? I know I didn't change this shit. I know I didn't. Grok is fucking with me right now. Let's do Vec 4. Oh no, actually. God damn it. I actually need Vec 3. No, I don't actually need Vec 4. But on the client side, then actually, this is gonna need to come down one. Higher chords.
Here, you had that shit all fucked up.
What you mean?
Wouldn't that mean you got like the backboard in place?
Thank you. I still don't like it, man. I still don't like it. Um, attempt to perform and support operation on a vector value.
What the fuck is wrong with the dropper? Where you did that constant?
You said what?
I think something's wrong at the top where you did that constant, where you changed the start head chords to compare the constant head location, I think. Because it's not start head chords is not really measured like at the top where you put every time you tell it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I added. I had to add the .xyz in order to use this in order to use that vector as a .x .y .z, which I guess it's not terribly important. And technically, I think I could do start head chords .w. Maybe? Can't remember if I tried this before. Can I just do up? Yeah. Why is he facing the wrong way now, though?
That shit is so delayed when you watch me stream. I just watched it when you restarted it, and it's just instantly.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm gonna just use the right one. It's not like this is gonna change. Okay. Okay, why doesn't it put these in the right order though? Why doesn't it? It didn't set a waypoint. Get delivery location. That calls only once, and that's when they get picked up. So let me look at the client side on this, and okay, so what happens when you take the bus, do bus NPC, and then that's what does that. Okay. So whenever they rent a vehicle, it needs to trigger this event right here, because that's what's going to set up the ped, and it's going to set a blip for the waypoint. So, but right here it should have called that. I see it right here. Oh, wait. So it called this, and then I saw that it said you're not in a bus. So it called this right here. So let's, if not, is player vehicle a bus? So why why did it think it's not a bus? Oh, 'cause if not, okay. The only difference is that with the original script, you would spawn in the bus, or it would warp the player into the bus when it started the route. So like that's why this function worked before with that logic, the way that was set up. But I don't want them to like warp in there because I feel like that's not realistic. It's a little bit easier, but um, let's just let's see if we warp in. I also got to figure out why that is happening. says I need to be in a bus. So we need to where is it? Do bus NPC. We need to move this. But where would we would check? I mean, I don't even know if I really need this because like I get the intent is to like try to avoid exploits, but like somebody would be dumb to try to pick up peds in a car because it's gonna still check how many seats are in the vehicle, and that's not a lot of money you can get if you only got three people in your car. But they can drive a lot faster. Um, yeah, fuck it. I'm fucking dead. No way. I died. Why didn't I, why didn't I warp in? Why isn't it warping me? Spawn the vehicle. See if it set the waypoint. Okay, it set the waypoint. See what happens. He just like poofed in there. When I had it set up before, um, like I was able to open the door and they were able to walk on sometimes, but when I read into it, the game like natively controls the peds and how they get in vehicles and like when it can, it'll poof peds in to save resources. So it was like sometimes they would get on the right way, sometimes they wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. And it dropped me because it says I wasn't near a stop. Oh, I see. I see why. Let's take that off. Um, let's take this off. Source route. Well, never mind actually, cause this is actually NPC NPC pay is supposed to be getting boarded and then current route. So route menu. Does it did it say the route name? I'm gonna have to check. Cause if the route name's not making it to the server side to check the distance, then I mean this is really all bullshit to like prevent people from cheating so that they're not like trying to trigger this event from some cheat menu like in a random location. Although like I feel like this exploit's almost pointless because like it just simply checks location. So like if somebody like found that out and then just like opened the cheat menu and knew like where all the bus stops were, then like technically they would trick the exploit there and it wouldn't even work. So that's kind of shitty. I feel like there's got to be a better way to avoid that exploit. There definitely is a way to do that for sure. Um, let's ask Grok. Checking distance isn't a great way to. Okay, table to track active buses per player. Is player near their bus? Love it. Track the bus for this player. Player drop and it clears out their thing. Okay, so I was just damn, this shit's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, so let's put this on the server side. And we don't have. We need this. And I'll have to add some more logic into that so that way they can get like, cause how I want it to be set up is they'll get like like they'll get pay from the NPCs that load or that board the bus, but they will also get paid um, when they finish the route, which I'm gonna have to build that logic into because that doesn't currently exist. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh wait, okay. Okay. I don't know why it isn't spawning me in the bus. There's like 6 or 7 different buses that you can use. Couple of them are actually pretty decent. Like there's like a coach bus you can use. It's not. I didn't realize there were actually like that many different buses. There's like a tour bus you can get. That doesn't have that many seats, but let's see if it boots me again. No. All right. So I think our exploit attempt worked. Oh, never mind. Server Lua 19. It, something didn't go right. Network. I'm gonna have to add a job blip too. Get out the way, man. Taking all my passengers. There we go. Native invocation. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we're checking for too much. Ideally, it shouldn't be showing that text UI either, since I already completed that stop. says I dropped somebody off and picked somebody up, but I didn't even have anybody on the bus. What the fuck? It's just random. Well, now it's only like, what, drop off points now? I need to look at the logic for that because it's kind of weird. It said I dropped off two people that time. Nobody's fucking got on the bus in like 10 stops. And nobody's here either. Alright, let's look at this shit, man. Okay, so do bus NPC. If not, NPC data.active. So that's what runs first. And then they get in. And NPC.taken equals true. But if it's running this again, then... Or wait. I need to look at... this. Fuck, dude. Update zone. Do I have an update zone in this shit? I don't even have that function. Damn, sometimes it really be doing too much. So maybe I don't need that? I just feel like npc.data needs to equal false after it's delivered. npc data.taken? There's no taken. What is it saying to me? If I set that false, shit. Why is it now saying that? Oh, I think it's because I it's because I deleted the bus and spawned a new one and didn't clear the table. Pretty sure. I'm gonna restart the server. Um, yeah, it has to be that because I was just getting paid. Okay, let's see. Damn, I should probably, until I get that right, I'm gonna remove the, or actually, I'm gonna comment that out, and let's just print. In a way, that should be enough. I have to like run to like the middle of the bus to unlock it. I don't. It's like the game doesn't understand and it's not a fucking car. Or I think it's really just the QBX vehicle key script. That's probably what it is. There's probably like some kind of like some check from the center of the vehicle. We'll see if that theory was right. If it check, it's good. It's good. It actually did drop because if it doesn't now, well, maybe I should check if it drops here. Yeah, never mind. Okay, remove that. So that check's not fucking working. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna just. I feel like it's getting confused with the fucking all the information I gave it. What should we give it? Like maybe the Qbox developer guide? And let's give it Oxlib documentation. Fuck it, we're gonna follow Grok on this one. So config, let's delete the config folder and let's add, no, add a config.lua and then okay, config. That's cool how you can wrap it. You can't do that with ChatGPT, be honest. trying to make it with a goddamn draw 3D text, which I hate that shit. I hate 3D text. Shit's terrible. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Spending all this time on this damn bus driver job, and I guarantee you people probably ain't even gonna do it. I mean, maybe if it had progression, but it's like a solo job. So, oh, oh, it's bus. Huh. Oh, did I remove that job? I think I did, because I wasn't gonna require this to have a job. So let's do. Where's the start point at? Ain't no way. It's still right here. That's why. I think now should show up. Like, I don't want these jobs tied behind. Yeah, there we go. Regular jobs. God. Oh shit, what up, homie? It says he got off, but he's still back there. And he's hiding. I don't think he actually gets off the bus. But this is just the default one. Alright, now homie's not on there no more. What are they, like, scared to get off the bus? Oh, it's locked. Maybe that's why. Oh, look, he gets on. Oh, wait, never mind. He's pulling me out the bus, bro. Ain't no way. If, they would get on the bus like that. Ain't no way. I was supposed to pick him up. Yeah, that's the thing is like it's press E to pick them up and that's also to honk and when you start honking at people, they get a little agitated. Probably should be like a different button now that I think about it. Oh, it's kind of funny though. Let's see. Okay, so now let's cuz I want the starting ped. What?
Heard me hit a vape.
You heard me hit a vape? Damn. Mic picking up good, huh? Dance. stop work. So I need to. Insomnia turds turning all the lights down low. Body's moving, keep doing what you're doing to me all. Alright. So we got that. Okay. Lights down. I got start pet up there. Yeah, I do. Okay. And then what else was I? This one right here. 173. 364? Uh, wait. Okay. We should make it to where they can't. Current route. We don't. Do we have that? Oh, yeah, we do have current route. So then we can put that. Current route. Then we shouldn't be able to rent a bus now if we don't. Okay. So we haven't started a route. Okay, now we can rent a bus. Oh shit, it tried to spawn them right inside. I'm gonna have to change the bus spawn location again. Alright, we're on to something. I just need to add a check and add like some reputation progression for the bus and for the routes too. Wait, why am I not getting paid? Oh, that's why. It's gonna be route stats. KVM pairs. Sit not in drive. Wanna be home. It's a second nature. It doesn't seem like there's an end either. Like you can just keep going till you wanna come back. End job. Be right by your side. Say prayer. Okay, I know you're scared when I'm be hit. This needs to go. It just delete vehicle. Golly. How am I supposed to flip the bus? I can't. I done broke his legs. Your level's too low. Okay, so it knows that I can't get that one. And it says I already have an active bus. I gotta refresh the script. Crazy. Still straddling. Just don't tell no. Okay, I got paid that time. Let me go back and try to end this shit. It's probably gonna tell me I didn't drop him off. Yeah, drop off your passenger first. Nice. And then it deleted the bus. And those are old errors that no longer are errors. Um, when I spawn the bus, I need to set the spawn coords. So let's say local bus spawn. Yeah. And then we need to so it spawned it, but it's not warping. Why is it not warping? Warp equals pet. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it was. God, this shit is never easy, man. Oh. Someone asked me just time to kill. Okay. So let's go back to this. So if I do this, that should. Okay, so now it won't let me click on the button either, even though it was tied before already. Now it won't let me click the button. Oh wait, and I actually need to. This needs to be there, and then this needs to be there, so that way we can go back. go, Grok. Grok is actually kind of cooking right now. Take you for a ride on. Big green tractor making us slow. Why are you taking off my, thought he was doing good, man. Thought he was doing good. Let's see. Pretty little arms around me. Okay, now that's the problem is uh let's see, man. Let's see. Okay, that actually did work. Except it took away that menu again, or the back button essentially. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Cause I only got 200 rep. So whenever this right here. Okay, so every time they pay, So not done that. So now bus shop rep. Girls that ain't it, you like to make us want you. What you doing, Woody?
Nothing.
Just chilling. Singing lemon, eat a dub, sounding very proof. Alright, well, it's a lot better than what it was before. I wouldn't say it's like perfect, but shit. What I also wanted to do though is make it to where if they rent one of these other buses, it pays more money. Damn, you yawning like you tired, bro. Okay, that's pretty dope. Was a heartache on the dance floor, slipping through my mind. No, was a heartache on the dance floor. Gotta make this shit pretty. Okay. The only thing is that Max. Let's see where Max is used. Okay, it's initiated there. Route equals route less than or equal to max minus 1. die. No, don't you fucking pull me out. Nice. Alright, that's dope. So now when I finish all the routes, it tells me to go back to the station to start a new route. I feel like that's a little bit better, like having the endless loop. I don't know. Too strong. To the breaches. Where's this shit at? Oh, you end it right here. Oh, it says I got a passenger. Zone red fee zone getting too strong. Ride a few songs, getting too strong. So I'll have to make sure that with the way this script is set up at least, that I have at least an even number of locations because you always pick somebody up and then drop them off. And in with the logic right now, you can't end the job if the NPC. Yeah, so it's checking to make sure that every ped that's picked up is dropped off. Which makes sense for this type of thing. So, well, that's pretty close to being done. I just need to go in and set up all these chords for the different routes and then make some of the routes maybe a little longer. And they got to be in the right locations too for this right here. Southside, Vinewood. Um, okay. Alright, what other scripts that we got in here? Alright, let's go check this shit out, see what we got. Change it up a little bit. Obtain your license. Yeah, so we need to change this guy up a little bit. Set false to disable the employment menu. Well, that's pretty easy. What the fuck? Yo, this ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm in here and you're beating my ass. There's no way. I'm sitting here trying to code and you're fucking beating my ass. I'm wondering why I'm hearing this bitch fucking cuss and shit. Ain't no way. So it's already got the target. That's why you gotta read some of this shit. Because it's already got a target option. Okay. And then we could also add open City Hall menu. What is that actually called? ID slash card. Alright. Actually, no, let's make the ID slash card slash clip. Swear God made you for me. Oh, there it is. Open identification menu. Woody, what do you think about people having to do like a driver's test to get a driver's license? Is that gonna ass?
Yeah, I feel like that's too much.
That's fair. So they got both driver's license and then regular ID. Feel like that guy definitely doesn't need to be there. Alright, what else we got? Cause that wasn't much. Let's see what kind of shit they got in here. Text shown above the map when escape press. Okay. Damn, you can straight up just disable PvP in the what's up? Go ahead. No, no, you straight. Go ahead.
Do something cool.
What you mean in general with the server?
Like right now.
Oh, I mean, what's cool? was was it cool what I was doing with the bus, or was that just more entertaining? I don't know. Like, there's so much shit, bro. Like, I don't even know
What all
what's.
do you plan on using for this server?
Well, I kind of want to like look through this Qbox shit and see like what I need to get rid of, what doesn't make sense to keep, you know. Qbox customs. So what this is like, this looks like it's basically the.
Do you plan on using that SN shit? The restaurants?
um I'll have to see. I mean, I don't see why not, as long as it's not, it doesn't look bad and I have a little leeway of doing some stuff. Cuz I do want to do some custom stuff with the businesses, you know.
Like what?
Um like I want to give them rep for their jobs. Depending on like how much they do in the job, they get rep for like the orders they sell. Um
For what?
well, I mean, it's just like starting off when you're when the like maybe the server's not popping right away, then it kind of gives people a way to feel like their time is not just for no reason. Like if they had some small rep increase for little things they could do, then maybe
Yeah,
that
what
could.
would the rep be for?
So the rep could control multiple things. It could control how fast they make food. It could control how much commission they get for selling. Um, it could be used also for people. Like I don't know, maybe we make a way like the managers can see like the rep of everybody.
I feel like though with everything having rep is gonna make people think that everything has a grind, and I feel like that's gonna like turn people away.
I mean, I hear you. It's just like I've worked restaurants and like all these servers I've played in because like I haven't really done the gang stuff. Like I've worked in restaurants like every city that I've ever been in, and I spent like a shitload of time in there with a bunch of people, and like everybody always felt like the same way. Especially in M&M, it was pretty bad. Like it took so fucking long to just make 10 burgers, bro. Like,
Yeah, but what if you just instead of having rep to make it faster, why don't you just make it easier to craft food? And then instead of making the actual restaurant job a rep grind, like the actual job itself, what if you do like other jobs around it, uh like a delivery job, a delivery service job that works hand in hand with the restaurant food, or like you can either deliver like food to actual players, or there's like ped missions where you can deliver food to like peds and shit, like locations, and you get rep that way, and that
I
could
mean,
be
that's
a
not,
whole
yeah, that's
job.
not a bad idea, but I also I also want people to want to stay and work at the restaurants.
I just don't think rep is gonna get you what you're looking for.
Well, it
Because
doesn't
I
it
mean, at
doesn't
the end of the day,
necessarily
that
have to
rep
be.
is for you to craft more stuff at your restaurant. Like, in my opinion, that restaurant should not be a grind anyway to start with. For the like while you're working there, that should be like an RP thing. It shouldn't be like a grind.
I get what you're saying 100%. I just and I wasn't thinking about necessarily like showcasing the rep. It would be more of like a hidden rep thing, but I don't know. I guess my mindset behind it wasn't that it was creating a grind, but more along the mindset of giving people something that feels worth their time. Cause like I don't know, like let's just say that like somebody's not going to a certain restaurant like as often because let's say maybe it's up there in Polito or something or Sandy. You know, if they're making food and doing shit in the restaurant that's giving them a chance to earn more money, at least I don't know. That's just kind of like my mindset with it is not to create more inconvenience for people, but to make it to create it in a way that it's not bad starting off and then just like working in the restaurant like you get a little bit better over time. You know, like you make the food a little bit faster, you know, you get a bigger tip, you can say, like cuz you have more experience. I don't know. Does that make sense?
I get what you're trying to get at. I just don't think the way you're going about it is like I don't think that's worth it.
Well, when you say worth it, like I people that are going to get a restaurant, right? Like they're going to get a restaurant regardless. Like most of the time these people get a restaurant because they just need like some other place to put shit because they plan on playing a lot.
Kinda. But look, all
I
right.
mean,
So let me
again,
say
that's
this
not really
so
what
to
I
see
want,
if I
but
understand what you're saying. You're thinking that if you were to do some type of rep system to where they can craft shit more or faster, or a rep system that would benefit them as far as working at the restaurant goes.
right.
But and at the in the long run, you're doing that to hopefully they would stay and keep their restaurant open, and they don't mind staying at their restaurant and working there, right?
Right.
But I think the better way to combat people actually opening the restaurants that they open is not opening a lot of restaurants.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, that's you're right about that, but I think that's a whole separate like thing.
Well, the reason that people don't go sit at the restaurants and work there is because no one comes, right?
Yeah.
And I think the main reason that we have seen that in the past is because we open up too many restaurants. And on top of that, there's food sold at gas stations, at convenience stores. So if you get rid of all ways to buy food besides player owned restaurants, and on top of that, you only open up like one or two when the city opens, then those restaurants are going to get a lot of more interactions. Therefore, those people will be more inclined to have that business open and running.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. I'm with you what you're saying. Like in that case, like but I you know like what I'm trying to solve with like rep is not like I don't know. I think maybe I'm like not explaining it in the way that I'm trying to explain it. Like I'm not even talking about, I guess I'm talking about more or less for people to be able to like see their work that they do at the restaurant. You know? Like if you've been sitting there making burgers for like fucking 4 months, bro, and like, you know what I'm saying? You're not even making, you're making the same amount of money as this other person that just got there.
Yeah, but there's no. My point behind it is there's no like benefit from it. It's not going to unlock anything for you to do something bigger because if it does, then that just runs them away from the restaurant
Well,
in the
but
long run.
it's gonna make them more money the more they work at the restaurant.
It's going to make them. It's going to increase their pay, or it's going to make them able to craft more things.
Well, I think that's like where we talk, like this is really just an idea, right? So like the idea could be that maybe they get like a very very small percentage for like making items, because obviously, like, you know, we don't want that to be some way that's like driving their pay growth by just sitting there fucking making shit all day. So like let's say it was a really small percentage for making shit, and then for selling the items through like the register to people, let's say that that got you like, you know, the majority of your rep. So like every order that you sell means that you're at the restaurant making sure the food's available, and that gives you like a little bit of rep, and then every order, like, you know, that comes through that you process, your commission just gets a slight multiplier, like, because you've been there and you've worked. It's kind of like takes away like what we see in all these servers where like people run these businesses as like the owners, but like they have to try to keep track of how much time people work and give them bonuses and shit like that. I mean, technically there can just be this system where it's like, you know, you're already gonna just, you're gonna make more money, and then you could still have the raise and the bonus and shit, but like at least all the time you spend is not like relying on somebody looking you to get more money. Like, cause I've been in that situation. I've worked in like EMS for like a month and like saw people get raises, and I'm just sitting there fucking working, and it's like, what am I doing? I'm wasting time. Like, I don't know. Does that make more sense? Like what I'm talking about? Like,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but now the way you're explaining it just sounds like you're taking away like RP and turning it into a mechanic.
what? And you think like people will just like try to get people to just come by, like, without there being RP? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, what?
Are you saying like, because with the majority of this reputation coming from RP interactions with selling the food, I guess the only harmful thing I could see is if somebody was just, you know.
No, I'm saying you're taking away the RP from the business owner because the owner of the business, maybe at the beginning they will be making food and selling food and stuff, but at the end of the day, a business owner's job when they own the business is to hire people and put people in places to work for them, right? And they just do the overhead. It's their job to manage employees and keep their employees happy. But if you turn it into a rep-based mechanic to where they automatically get bonuses and or raises based off of their time worked through a rep system, then the owner, it takes all that away from the owner.
No, you're right. I wasn't really meaning to take it all away. You know, like technically there could be like a limit, but like I don't know. Like I've worked in these places, in these businesses, and like spent a lot of time there doing this shit, and it's just like it was the same thing in every city. It was just like you only make money if people come to your business. And I mean, that doesn't really change anything either, because what I was just saying still requires people to come in, but
Yeah, but at the same time, that's how it is at a real restaurant too, right? You're only gonna make money if someone comes to your restaurant.
yeah,
That's
that's
why
true.
through Reject, I always said that people need to advertise because if you're force feeding advertisements in a server, eventually the people will start coming. You know what I mean? Like maybe the first day, 2 days, 3 days, those advertisers you won't see much of a jump, but eventually it's gonna start bringing people in. If they see that your restaurant is active and open every day, you're always posting things, you always got it open, that place is gonna start getting business. But this that all circles around to the whole thing does where like you can't flood the market, right? You can't have a bunch of restaurants open. You need to keep it to like a small amount of restaurants, maybe two, whatever, two restaurants max at when it first opens, and then don't put one in like Polito or nothing. Keep them both in the city so that they're around where the majority of the people are gonna be, and then keep you have to keep a tight leash on the owners too, and make sure that they are running their business efficiently and they're hiring people and they're not being biased towards their group of people that they run with, their friends.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you're wanting to do that because you played in a restaurant in the past and you worked there a lot and put your time in, but you were overlooked because the owner didn't give you a raise or whatnot. Maybe because
Well, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that for the restaurants, because like in Flawless, I owned Hornies, and in M&M, I worked at Burger Shot, and you know, the girl that owned the fucking restaurant was like, we were like together in the game. So like every place that I've worked at, restaurant wise, I haven't had that issue with not getting money from like the raises and shit. I actually did get raises, but the issue was still that like even in M&M, like people would come to Burger Shot like fairly regularly. Like it wasn't even it wasn't even that we didn't get RP at all. Like that wasn't the case at all. It simply was that you'd go in to make food and it took so long that sometimes people had to sit there and wait like in real life, which I guess is kind of good, but it just always took so long and we were like fuck, like it would be cool if the more you did, a little bit less time that it took to make the food. But
I mean I get where you're coming from and I get the point you're trying to make.
cuz I don't want to
Because
make
where
it just
like the
like
more you
instant
work,
food. Like I don't know, like quick easy just making it, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think me personally, this is my outlook on a restaurant or how it should work in an RP server, right? I don't think the crafting of the food and that general like inside a business running it day to day type thing where like you craft the food, whatever, sell it, all that stuff. I don't think any of that stuff should be a hassle, right? For the actual like hired workers of the job, I think you should be able to craft a decent amount of food in a very rather quick amount of time. And then you should have like a warmer there to where like if you're slow, you can pre-make a lot of food so that if people do come in or large groups do come in, you can get them in and out very quickly. But I think where the actual like struggle with the business should come from is like when you're getting ingredients and or supplies to keep the business running, which would fall onto the owner because that's where it should fall. It shouldn't fall onto the people that are just working there. Because in my opinion, I feel like the people that are working there should be more focused on like interactions with the people coming in. Like the actual day-to-day running of the business in there should be more focused on interactions and RP more than a grind or an actual like job.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a valid point. I
And the
mean,
actual like
sandbox, it
struggle.
was you like sandbox. You had to go out there and like farm and like hunt and shit. But then to make everything, it was kind of like instant if you had all the items, or it would only
Mhm.
take like a couple seconds.
Yeah, I mean I liked the way that they had it set up. I feel like it's balanced because the people that come in there to work throughout the day, like the workers, the backbone of the business is like they shouldn't have to fucking grind to make 5 burgers. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they should be able like someone comes in, orders food, they should be able to make it, get it to them and focus more on the interaction with the person, not with oh your burgers will be ready in 10 minutes, and then go back there and sit in a crafting menu and wait.
That's what I used
You
to
know what I
do,
mean?
bro. That's what I used to do
Like
in Eminem.
that's how 90% of QB core jobs are set up. Is just fucking. It's either a fucking 10-minute long craft timer to make the burgers, or it's like a 7-step process
Yeah.
to make a cheeseburger.
Bro, in Hornies, when Flawless, they had like these boxes that you like these special shit you could make. So you had to make literally, you had to like cut the onions, fry the onions, cut the potatoes, fry the potatoes, fucking cook the burger, get the lettuce, the tomato, the bun, fucking build the burger. Then you had to take all the items and put it into the fucking box. And it was
Yeah,
just like, god
in my
damn.
opinion, that's just too much. Like that's just it turns it into a grind, and like I said, I feel like that businesses and stuff like that should be more centered around interactions and RP, so that people can actually enjoy their time and have fun. And if you go into a restaurant, right? Like if I go into In and Out, right? Or not In and Out, what's Up and At 'em, right?
Mhm.
And I walk in there and it's fucking, hey, take your order, give them the order, they give you the food, they tell you the price, you pay, you leave. If it's a bland interaction like that, then I'm just being like, all right, cool, I got my food, whatever. But if I go to a burger shot and there's this guy at the counter that's like fucking funny as shit, like cracking jokes, being a dumbass, like if it's an enjoyable time there, then I'm more welcome. Next time I need food, I'm gonna go back to Burger Shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel that's I don't know. I feel like the workers should be more focused on that to bring returning customers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Got 3 viewers, dude.
Huh?
You got 3 viewers.
Ah, shit. It's probably just one person because I know I'm watching on mine. Um, yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream too.